basically like a piggyback off of the live that I did yesterday. But the message is, um, these warlocks, they want you to choose them over your own children. This is another project that your exes, your family members, they will put you in. They will isolate you. They will do spell work on your love life. So, like, nobody comes in, nobody dates you. And, you know, supposedly and apparently during this time, you're supposed to get thirsty and just will take anything that is given to you. And so they send these, because it's like these people watch you and they see like once you master this, then they'll send somebody to try to shatter that very thing that you mastered. So you could be somebody that, okay, at first, you know, you got a divorce or you separated, you know, you was a single struggling mother. It was, you know, but you got on your feet. You a solid, you know, stable single mother now. And you're a happy single mother now. You know, you have accepted the things that you can't change, and you have changed the things that you could change. And you know, you love now being a single parent, being a single dad, being a single mom. It's okay. It's like the load has been lifted. This is what it is. It's like everything is moving forward for you. Everything is so. These people, these warlocks that they send in, they'll say attack their mind when it comes to their parenting. Make them feel like they're missing something out here. Make them feel like um, they're inadequate. They're not good enough. Make them feel like these warlocks men, they will try to make you feel like shit on a stick because you take care of your children. That's what their mission is, to come in and be real, like free. You know, these warlocks, they'll come in and they'll start dating you, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm finna go here, I'm finna go there. And they'll make it seem, and they'll give you this energy of, oh, you can't go with me because you got kids. And then they'll start asking you dumb shit like that too. Like, oh, how you gonna do that when you got kids? And you're dating this person. So this is supposed to be, you know, something that they decided to take on. And I'm not saying like you dating somebody or you get in a relationship with somebody and you have kids, like your kids don't become their full whole responsibility. But you know, you do have some courtesy, and you are gonna look out for that woman's children if you're looking out for her. So it's like they still make you feel like, oh, having kids is a disease. Having kids is disgusting. And this warlock sitting up here with 5 fucking children, 5 different baby mamas, but he can just be as free as he wants to. And they send these men to you to play on your top and to play on your conscience and make you seem like, oh, you missing out on things out here. You missing out on your life being a mother. You missing out on your life being a father. This is the energy that they have been told to send to you, to make you start questioning like, damn, well, I have just been going hard, being a mama, handling my responsibilities. Dang, I haven't been out in a minute. Dang, I don't have no, you know, social life. They want you to care about the shit that you don't care about. Basically, since it's not on your mind to go and be socializing with people, to go and be hanging out in bars or hanging out in clubs or hanging out with the wrong people, since it's not on your agenda to be hanging out, but it's on your agenda and your schedule to be what you laid down to be. Now you got to stand up and be it, which is a mother or a father. So since you're being that, they like, no. We got to get that. We got to get him being a good father off his brain. We got to, you know, these women will show up. These witches will show up in your life. and have you, oh, well, they get to do this and they get to do this and they get to do this. And then they'll ask you, oh, well, how you gonna do it? How you gonna do it? You always got your kids. You always got kids. And these warlocks knew that before they got with you, but yet now they're with you. They done forced you in a relationship. And now they are trying to get you to question your parenting. They're trying to get you to question. This is why when you stroll on social media, you see so many of these mothers leaving their children in the house, trash piled up, feces all over the walls. Like, I've seen so many cases to the point where I almost threw up. I had to just go straight into meditation, straight into prayer. And they leaving their children. They leaving their children home by themselves for 6, 8 months at a time. One case was a year. One lady left her children home by themselves and went and got and flew to Miami and went and got a BBL, because this is a part of the setup. This is a part of the setup. This is why they isolate you, and they send everybody in your family away from you so nobody can help you. And then when they send somebody in, because this person is sent in, they're going to be a fucking goblin, trying to gobble up everything that you have established, trying to gobble up everything that you have managed to maintain on your own as far as your stability and as far as your parenting. They want to come in and question that. Mind you, you ain't never met their kids before. You ain't never seen their kids before. You don't know how they parent. And this is how it happened. This is how these women end up taking the bait and leaving their children home for months and years and days at a time to go be with the man. And guess what? Guess who ID it was? That man. He the one told, man, go on, girl, leave them kids in the house and come on, let's go riding you. And then it went from there to further, to a day, to a night, to a week. Oh, we can keep this up. You ain't gotta. And you just gotta listen to what they say. You know, you'll be dating this warlocks and then, oh, how are your kids, which they are, but it's just like, you know, they make for sure that you know that, yes, I'm in a relationship with you, but I don't want nothing to do with your children, basically. And if you want something to do with me, you need to push your children away. You need to neglect your children. And you need to cater to me. And see, a lot of these warlocks, they leave and they ghost y'all because they see that you not finna chase behind them. You gonna chase behind your child. And see, they don't like that. That love that you giving that child, that's taking away time that they can have your mind twisted and fucking confused. Dumb parent-teacher conference that you go to for your child to make sure they're learning properly and they're getting everything that they need while they're in school, while they're not in the presence of you. They feel like that is taking a time away from they could be spending with you and brainwashing you into not giving a fuck about your own children. That is how they view that. They'll start questioning everything you do with your kid. Why you take them to the park? Why you buy them ice cream? They'll start telling you what you need to do with your children. But don't have nothing else to give them, but tell them you don't need to do this. You don't need to give them this. You don't need to let them come in your room. Because that's somebody else having access to you. And that's one thing that warlocks, they don't like that. They don't like, especially children. Children and witches do not, warlocks and witches do not like fucking children. And it's not one of them likes like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I don't like you. They love me. No, it's one of them. They despise children. They look at children as pawns and sacrifices and money. That's all they look at certain children, especially if you chosen or you divine or, you somebody ranked up. They want you to do your kids dirty. They want you to be nasty to your children. They want you to abuse your children. This is what they come in to bring to reprogram you and brainwash you. This is the project that they'll start with you to see if they can get you to leave your kids by themselves. And do this and do that. And then next thing you know, they the ones, when they not around you, they calling CPS on you. These men do call CPS on you. These warlocks do call the fucking police on you and make fake police reports. These warlocks, they want you to go to jail and leave your children behind because they was left behind. They want you to choose them over their child because nobody never chose they funky asses. Nobody never chose them. So their mission in life is to get people to choose them because they never healed from not being fucking chosen by anybody or anything. They didn't choose they self. That's where they fucked up at, and where they keep fucking up at is they choose to pray after single mothers to disrupt your home, to disrupt your peace, to try to curse your bloodline, to get you to disown your own children for them. Whether that looks like, hey, you stand with this man, but your kid's not. That's him feeling like you chose him over your own children. That's him feeling like he got some type of power and leverage over you. He can make you turn against your own flesh and blood. Cursing their bloodline. These women is losing their children or going to jail because they choosing these warlocks over their children. Your children gonna be there when that nigga ain't. Your children was there when that nigga wasn't. But I'm cutting you a little bit of slack because these warlocks, they do, mind manipulation, magic. They do dark magic on you and try to alter your thinking and try to alter your, your mind and things like that. They do. But you have the final say. So once you see something that, nah, that ain't how I vibe. That ain't how I get down. I'm good on that. That's not what, nah. Because see, what they'll be doing is behind the scenes, they'll be telling everybody that you a deadbeat ass mama. You always leave your children. You always neglecting them. You don't feed them. You don't do this. You don't do that. And then they'll try to lure you away from your children and have some shit set up. Then when something happens, it's looking like you are this person that leaves your children and just go out in the streets and do this and do that. Because that's what they're saying anyways. When you're a full-time dad, you're a full-time mom, but they don't want to give you that credit because they'd rather sit back and do word magic. When these people sit up and lie and say you in the streets, when you're home being a mother to your children, when you're doing something that they asses never fucking did, breaking generational curses off your bloodline, breaking generational ties. And they don't want to give you the credit for that. Heavy on the sister sending somebody in to do this to you because she chose or he chose to be a shitty ass fucking parent. And now, we live in a world that everybody just, I don't know why, and I don't care why, but they just judge and they put this person to this person. It can't be, oh, they just two good people. Oh, they just two good parents. No, they have to weigh out which one is the better one. Which one is this? Which one is that? So you got your own siblings, your own family members don't want you to be a good parent either. Don't want to give you your parenting flowers because they ain't shit as a parent. They make it look good because they may have more finances. But just because you buy your child iPads and Jordans, that does not mean that you're a good parent. That does not mean that you're a good mother. That does not mean you're a good father. Because you can't financially support your child. That's what you're supposed to do. But this child is taking care of themselves with that same iPhone that you bought them, because you leave them by themselves, or you take them to their grandma's house, or you drop them off wherever you can, or you just leave them by themselves. But them having the new Jordans and the iPhone and all these new clothes and all these new shoes deems you a good parent. And that's what these warlocks, they'll teach you that too. Like, just buy them. Just buy them a little something. They want to reprogram how you do things with your children, how you talk to them, how you love on them. One thing these warlocks can't stand is when your own children love on you. When your own children hug you, it makes their balls burn. They don't like it. That even though this is an innocent child, this is your child that you carry. And in some sick cases, this could be a child between you and this warlocks. He don't care. He don't care. He wants you to be on board with abusing, neglecting, and mistreating his child. And he's going to lead the way. He's going to show you how to do that. He's going to show you how to abuse your children and misuse them. Guide them the wrong way. Lead them the wrong way. Don't be there for. He's going to show you those things without even telling you, like, look, this is how you do it. No. That's not how it's going to be. It's not y'all gonna sit down and, yeah, you not gonna, nah, they're not gonna do it like that. It's gonna look something like your child come up, run up and hug you, and he be like, man, what y'all doing? Why y'all doing that? And it's like, it's called a hug. Man, y'all need to stop doing that. And they'll do this in front of the children too, to make the children think like, oh my God, it's something wrong. It's something wrong with hugging mommy. Like, they try to shame the child. Because they done shamed everybody else from loving you. They done shamed and shunned everybody else from liking you. So now they sending these damn warlocks to get you to abandon your own children and to come against your own children, abuse your own children. They want you to make irrational decisions based off of them and chasing behind them so that you end up in jail. They want you to, that's why they set up little prompts and little, altercations to get you put in jail. Because then what happens? You're away from your children. And what does this warlock get to do? He gets to feed off of that negative energy. Yeah, she got locked up. Her kids in CPS. She ain't shit. Yeah, da-da-da-da-da. Because if you really pay attention, didn't this man talk shit like that about his ex? Didn't he tell you that his ex went crazy and lost her kids? Hasn't he mentioned a few different women that have gone crazy and lost their kids? And then the way these men sit there and talk bad about these women that they had children with or laid down with. They talk so bad about how they've lost their minds and they walk the streets now. This is the mother of your child, but yet this warlock sitting up here talking about her like a fucking dog. I ain't went out there to see if she good, see if she straight, see if she need anything. My phone about to die. Like always. No, because they get more out of, rubbing it in and humiliating you even more. They get more from that. And it's like, well, dang, why is it that the women that you done dated is so fucked up now after dating you? What? Why? Why is that? And they be so proud. They be so proud to tell you all about it. And it's like, because they're so proud, because that's their work. That's their magic that they did, that they performed. Those are dark spells they put on that woman or these women, because it happens. And it's been happening. I done got a few of them, baby. They will try their best to convince you to not be a mother. Don't buy them this. Buy them the cheaper stuff. Yeah, you know why they want you to buy your children the cheaper stuff? Because in the back of their mind, they feel like they finna start pimping you. They want more of that money to come. These warlocks, this is how you know they're a warlock, right? Instead of just asking you out on a date, because they don't know you, they don't know your fucking life, they don't know your situation, they don't know. Instead of them just meeting a nice woman and being like, hey, can I take you out on a date Saturday or whatever? I want to take you out Saturday. You free? And, they know you got kids, but still they asking you out on a date because, like I said, they don't know your life. That's normal. That's normally how it works. And then you be like, okay, yeah, I can get a babysitter for Saturday. No problem. Or you be like, I can get a babysitter for Friday, but my babysitter gonna be busy Saturday. So I can get a babysitter Friday, or I can get a babysitter Sunday. Can you? And that's a normal date. Or this man know you got kids and be like, hey, I want to take you out on a date. Do I need to pay for a babysitter? You got some men that will do that. You got some men that say, hey, do I need to pay for a babysitter? Your sister watch them, or your niece, or whoever, I pay. And they'll pay for your babysitter. Then, you get these warlocks men that will ask you, well, how are you going to go on a date and you got kids? Sir, when you met me, when you seen me, when you got my phone number, I had my kids. So why did you even get my number if this is the question that you wanted to fucking ask when you got on my fucking jack? You see women with kids, and this therefore they're there to make you feel less than as a single parent getting it out the mud by yourself. They want you to feel like shit about having to do that. Because since you don't, we got to send somebody to make them feel this. They literally sit up there and ask you, how are you going to date with, and you have kids? So because you have kids, you don't deserve to date. You don't get to date. So why has this man approached you and got your phone number? Because I'm telling you, these are the seeds. And then they'll ghost you. And then they think that they planted a seed, and they think that you're sitting there like, oh my God, yeah, how am I gonna date and I got kids? Oh my God, these kids are just stopping my life. Oh my God, these kids are just holding me back. Oh my God, these kids are just, they're stopping me from chasing dick and laying up with niggers. Like, my kids are literally stopping me from being laid up with fuck niggers. Like, oh my God, I'm literally missing out on chasing no good ass, nothing ass dogs and, getting fleas. Oh my God, I'm missing out. Like, they really trying to plant seeds and make you think that you missing out on chasing fucking dogs as if you a fucking dog catcher. Who said you was the dog catcher? Yeah, they want to make you think that you're missing out on so much fun out there with all these crazy ass weirdos, psychopaths. You missing out on chasing behind niggas that don't even want to be kept. That's the reason why he left anyways, because you're going to chase behind your kids. You ain't going to chase behind him, and he know that. He knows that. And that's why these warlocks, they try to break you so that you cannot be, you can't show up for yourself like you supposed to for your children when your heart is broken. That's what they want. That's what their goal is, to aim to target certain areas in your life. Oh, they're a good parent. Let's go take that shit away. Oh, they're a good